Hi YouTube, it's your girl Dina, and I am here finally with a video, and this video is going to be what's on my iPhone 6 Plus. So without further ado, I'm sure you're familiar with the iPhone 6. This is the 6 Plus. It's pretty humongous. I love it. So I'm going to go straight into the video recording. So this is my iPhone 6 Plus. If you notice on my home screen, I have the space gray or the dark one. They don't have black, but my iPhone 5 was black, and so didn't really like it, so I wanted a black phone. So I thought that this background looks really good against the black. The password set up as well, and here we go. So this is my home screen. First off, I only have two screens. I don't like multiple screens. I barely like the second one, but I can't fit everything that I need and everything I do on one. So I got two. So this is my two. I'm going to go straight from top to bottom just so you can see what's going on. The first thing that I want to point out is that all of my grouped together apps are at the bottom. I'm kind of doing the same thing on the second page too, but on my home screen I have the group together apps on the bottom, and that's because these are the things that I go to every day on a daily basis, and from left to right they're of importance for me. So I'm going to my finance tab first a lot. That's like on an everyday occurrence. I'm going to finance. Fitness, I go to that tab every day as well. And then social, I'm going to every day. Like all of these I need every day. But let's start from the top to the bottom. So the first one is, of course, photos. You're familiar with that. I got all of my photos. A lot of selfies, you know, I take a lot of selfies. After that, I have my camera app. That's me. Hi. Okay, so that's camera. Whatever. I'm not going to go through all of these. Calculator, clock, maps, notes, passbook, and contacts. So on the second little column, not column, but on the second row, the thing that I use most often is probably notes and maps. Notes, on my iPhone 5, I utilize notes a lot. I just did. I really liked that. I had like 4 or 5 pages of notes, but as you can see, I don't have any notes on my new phone, so I have to get back in the habit of it. And I don't download information. I just start fresh with a brand new phone. Passbook, I'm just going to show you really quickly. It doesn't have too much information. I have my Chase debit card, and then I have Cartwheel. The only thing I would utilize Passbook a lot more, but the only thing about Passbook is, like, you know, if I open it, they only have certain apps that you can use Passbook for. It's not for like everything that I possibly use. So out of these, like if I hit see all, and those really all that they have, out of these I probably would use, of course, Walgreens. You see I have a little iCloud thing there. Starbucks and Kroger. You know, I'm not in California, so I don't have any pink berries. I don't think we have any pink berries from where I'm from. But all these other things, I don't know. But Walgreens, Starbucks, and Kroger is all that I would use. Dunkin' Donuts I'm not a fan of, but we definitely have Dunkin' Donuts here. But I would like to use Passbook. It's just, you know, make it more user-friendly or put more things on there that I would need. Now, concerts, events, and movies. Now, I do go to the movies often. I do frequent the movies, but, and as you can see, I've had Fandango on my phone before. I just chose not to download it again because I'm old school when it comes to the movies. I just go there, pay for my ticket. I still save my paper ticket stubs for the movies that I go to. Like, I'm really old school when it comes to that. So I would like to use Passbook, but it's whatever. Contacts. Then on the third row, I have my reminders, calendar, weather, and settings. And so What is this updating? My reminders is what I use. I am a to-do person. Everything that I do on a daily basis only gets done because it is on a list. So the thing with this, let me see if I can show you my list. Yeah, like I need to make a YouTube video. I need to get some perm, some bacon, all that stuff. Yeah, let's get out of here. Anyway, the only thing I don't like about the 6 Plus or the new whatever I've updated it is that on my iPhone 5, I had like 20 different reminder lists. One for groceries, one for everyday to do, one to do on my day off, one to do, you know, like, and I can't figure out how to make multiple lists. Everything defaults to my calendar. So like, I need to learn how to do that. Anyway, my calendar, I really don't use calendar that often. There's a few things that if I have like doctor's appointments or things like that, I will definitely put it on the calendar. But outside of appointments and major things, I don't put much on the calendar. Weather, I definitely need. Settings, I go to pretty often, so I need that as well. Then the next row gets more into entertainment. These things I use on a daily basis, but they don't go in my 4 groupings at the bottom, so I need them, like, as soon as I touch it, I need to go to it. One thing I kind of hate about having groupings, but I just deal with it, is that if I needed to go to American Express, I have to hit that first, then go to American Express, and vice versa. So that part, if I'm in the car and I hate texting while I'm driving, I have to double tap things to get into it. Whereas these things, I know I need it that much that I don't want to do all that. It just needs to open when I touch it. You know what I mean? So this is my YouTube. Not too much. I was listening to some music last time I was in the gym. So I use YouTube for a lot of different reasons, and one is to listen to playlists. YouTube Studio is just because I'm trying to get back into the habit of like just really keeping an update on my analytics and things like that. I mean, YouTube for me is not a job. I'm not doing it to make money for it. I do it strictly because I like it and I like to get feedback and like encourage people and get encouragement and things like that. So I'm trying to get better at being more consistent with my videos, so I need the studio. The next one is Flixster. Flixster is like my go-to number one. I told you I'm a movie buff. I love going to the movies and watching movies. So on a weekly basis, I'm checking out Flixster, and I'm just gonna open up one of these. No, thanks. So I go to the movies often, and sometimes it's not like a really thought out thing. I might just call my sister or my mom and be like, hey, what you doing? You're not doing nothing. Let's go to the movies. Let's go check out that Pixels movie or that Trainwreck movie. You know what I mean? So I use this a lot to see when movies are coming on. I don't often purchase tickets, but with Flixster it's really good because you can see whatever theaters, you can favorite a theater that you go to, and then you also can purchase your tickets through this app. Not only that, but you can see what's like really hot at the box office, and then you can see what upcoming. At the top it says in theaters now. This is what is hot in theaters right now. And then upcoming, you can see movies that are coming up. And what's really great about this is sometimes I go like really, really, really far in the future, like 2020, you know, like I go really far in the future to see what movies are coming out. So let's see how far we can go so I can show you. So, okay, 2018, there's going to be a movie called Anubis coming out. The Lego Movie 2 is coming out in 2018. Looks like The Croods are coming out in 2017. Pacific Rim 2, Despicable Me 3, all these, like, I like to see way far out. This is how I kind of knew about Maleficent. I found out that Angelina Jolie was going to play Maleficent, and, you know, I had did this on this Flixster app, and I thought, oh my God, in 2014, Angelina Jolie is going to play Maleficent. And so I started doing research and got into the whole makeup and MAC and all that stuff. So I like doing that sometimes. But it's nice to see what's like upcoming. And so that's all that you can do on that. So I really love that app. That's why I went so hard into it. And then the next one is UVerse. I have UVerse, AT&T UVerse. Because this is a new phone, I forgot my username and password. I definitely need to sign on to the username to this so that while I'm in the gym, record. I digress. I need this app together. iTunes, nothing much there. The only thing is I don't really buy a lot of music. If I do now, I'm definitely going to buy this Jill Scott because I'm an uber fan of Jill Scott. Kind of want to listen to some of these. No, we're not going to do that right now. But I will buy music sometimes. What I definitely buy a lot of times is audiobooks. And when I buy audiobooks, I buy them through my iTunes. So I usually go to just like that, and I check out the audiobooks. I love audiobooks. Don't ask me why, I just do. So I buy more audiobooks than I do music. App Store, we all know what that is. It's really great. Music, I don't have too much music. Yeah, I don't have a lot because I just don't. I have an app for music, and so when I'm working out, I listen to my music from what I've downloaded through that free download app. These are all the things that I've purchased. I don't do a lot of purchasing of music, just like I said, but I will definitely download a song for free. It is what it is. But of course, I have like all of Beyonce. Then I have Google. Of course, everyone has to have Google. Then the last one, for me, because this phone is humongous, I feel it's important to have the things that you're going to be touching or you need readily available for your thumb at the bottom, and the things that you don't need that much at the top. So I'm learning that I need to move my camera down because I'm a selfie queen, and move my photos down. You know what I mean? So they are going to go down to the last row. I'm going to move some other stuff up. But, of course, phone has to be right at the bottom. I need that access really quickly. Messages has to be readily available. Emails, I'm really good at my emails. Like, I'll check my emails whenever I have any time at a stop sign or whatever. I check emails in Safari. Then, before I get into the bottom row, I'm just going to go to the second one really quick because it's really easy because I don't really use these things. That's why they're on the second page. FaceTime, whenever I need to FaceTime someone, I just go to like my phone and whoever I need to talk to, I'll go ahead and FaceTime them like that. I don't click on that. Numbers, now these things, numbers, pages, keynotes, these are cute things that are new to me with the iPhone 6 Plus, and I haven't had a chance to utilize them. I've had friends to tell me, oh, this is really nice, you really need to check out this numbers thing. I'm like, okay, I'll check it out, but not right now. iTunes you know, it's always on there. I never look at it. I just kind of figure things out on my own. I need to get better at that. iMovie, I never use iMovie on my phone to edit videos because any type of video that I'm posting from my phone I'm posting it to Instagram or Facebook, and then they have their own kind of editing tools for Instagram and Facebook. So I never really use iMovie on my phone. But since I have the Plus and it's big and I probably have the capacity because I have the 64 gig to do so, I'll probably get into the habit of doing it, just kind of forcing myself. But right now, I'm not doing that. But I love iMovie on my Mac and everywhere else. Pages is another one that is new to me with the iPhone 6 Plus. I haven't had a chance to use it, but I know it's like, and even though I have the 6 Plus and I probably should utilize it that much, I don't have a need for it. So same thing with Keynote, videos I never use, podcasts I never use. These two first rows, I never use them. So hence they're on the second page. Now, these next rows I definitely use, but not as much. So iBooks, same thing with audiobooks. If it's something that I really want to read and it's not available through as an audiobook, I'll go ahead and read it on iBooks, or I'll read it in a book format on my computer or on my iPad. But I really prefer audiobooks. Hence, the next app, which is audiobooks. Now, I've tried a lot of different audiobook clubs or apps or whatever, and this one I recently downloaded because I was told, or I heard that they. Okay, so I downloaded this app because I heard that there's a lot of good free audiobooks that you can get from this app, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, let me check it out. I haven't had a chance to really check it out the way I want to, but there's that gray. Really nice. Oh, that's a nice juicy one. It's 18 hours. I wonder if I should play a little bit for you all. Let's hear how Christian Grey sounds. Can you hear it? Oh, shoot, you can't hear it. Womp womp. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I'm really into audiobooks.